Have you ever experienced that jaw-dropping moment when a story leaves you hanging and it lingers in your mind for years? If not, then you're missing out on the magic of unforgettable anime cliffhangers. And remember to subscribe and hit that like button before we dive in. Each Becker Insight, anime creators masterfully craft these suspenseful endings to keep viewers glued to their screens. Uh, some shocks are so powerful, they become legendary, replayed in fan jokes and memes long after the series ends. And these moments showcase top tier storytelling, um, elevating anime as an art form. Think about Bleach's latest arc, the Yamamoto, the mightiest Soul Reaper, uh, finally reveals his true power with an epic Bankai, but in a heartbreaking twist, Ewok swiftly ends his life, leaving fans stunned by the ease of his defeat. And that cliffhanger stunned everyone, making us question if we'd ever see Yamamoto again. Or take the moment from Jujutsu Kaisen, where Gojo, the strongest sorcerer, gets sealed inside the prison realm. It was supposed to be impossible for curses to trap him. Yet, Kenyaku uses cunning to pull it off. And that ending on that ominous note, viewers couldn't help but wonder how the heroes would recover from such a setback. In One Piece, the Straw Hat crew faces an unthinkable nightmare. Um, Kuma, a foe once thought unstoppable, begins erasing their very existence. And the final scene, that Kuma delivering the last blow to Luffy's crew, sparking dread in fans. It's a moment that keeps everyone on edge, waiting for a rescue that finally came much later. The chilling opening episode of The Promised Neverland reveals a sinister truth. The orphanage isn't just a home, but a farm for feeding demons. And Emma and Norman's innocent world shatters when they realize their fate. And that shocking twist uh, redefined the story's direction and left audiences hooked. Mobile Suit Gundam The Witch from Mercury initially looks like a simple school anime. But after Soleda's brutal act of violence in the season finale, the tone darkens. The unsettling scene set before a hiatus pushed the series into darker territory, leaving viewers anxious for what's next. In My Hero Academia, Bakugo's heroic sacrifice nearly all but seals his fate. His final battle against Shigaraki is intense, and his apparent death leaves fans mourning. Yet, just episodes later, miraculous surgery restores him, proving no death is final in anime storytelling. JoJo's Bizarre Adventure keeps its audience guessing with suspenseful endings. Episode 2 of Phantom Blood ends with JoJo gaining the upper hand against Dio thanks to the iconic stone mask. And if this is an extra time on Tower, the music cues and quick twists have turned these cliffhangers into celebrated meme material on Puelamagi Madoka Magica hits hard with Sayaka's tragic transformation into a witch. Her despair and monologue make her last moments unforgettable, and because of the ways that we can say the emotional weight of her final transformation became one of the series' most famous and heart-wrenching cliffhangers. In Attack on Titan, Eren's radical plan for vengeance reaches a fever pitch. His declaration of war, combined with his transformation into a formidable Titan, leaves fans stunned. It signifies the story's darkest chapter, and the suspense points to even darker days ahead. The rebuild of Evangelion movies turned the original series on its head. During Yuken Advance, Shinji's actions inadvertently trigger the end of the world. It's a powerful moment where characters' choices lead to apocalyptic consequences, blurring the line between hero and villain. If you thought anime endings were always neat, these moments prove otherwise. And they remind us that the best stories leave questions unanswered, compelling us to keep talking about them long after the screen goes dark. And here's a little joke. Why did the anime character refuse to tell a secret? Because they might unleash a cliffhanger. With that said, thanks for watching, and until next time,